Welcome back. So let's talk about a slight variation on the corporation. This is the S Corp, and it's a little less common, but it's still there. The S Corp is a corporation, but it has a few differences from the C Corp. The first one is that the corporation must be domestic. So in the U.S., it must be a corporation that's going to be operating and headquartered in the U.S. It can't be headquartered like in France, for example. Right? So it has to be in the U.S. You can only have less than 100 shareholders versus the unlimited shareholders that you find in a C Corp. So you can only have less than 100 shareholders. The investors must be individuals. Now, some qualifying, estates and trusts can become investors in S Corp, but for the most part, it's got to be individuals. And non-resident aliens cannot invest in S Corp. Now, what's a non-resident alien? That is a foreigner who does not live in the United States. That is a non-resident alien. Okay. You can only issue one type of stock or another. So, for example, you can only issue common stock or preferred stock. What's the difference between common and preferred stock? Common stock, and by the way, the C Corp you can issue, common stock, preferred stock. There's a few other kinds of stock, but let's talk about the ones you see more often. Common stock, those are shares where the owners can make votes on decisions, such as the election of members of the board of directors, or they can allow their votes to be voted for through proxy. So, for example, I own shares of many companies, and I allow somebody to vote on my behalf because I only have like 100 shares in a lot of these companies. It's not worth my time for me to go ahead and vote because I'm just 100 shares. So I let somebody who kind of knows what they're doing vote on my behalf. That's the common stock. Preferred stock, there's no voting rights. They tend to have higher dividends because they get paid first, and if the company goes belly up, their debts are paid after the bonds and the loans are paid. Now, the nice thing about the S Corp is that, unlike the C Corp, there is no double taxation. In fact, returns are passed on to the owner's individual tax returns, like a sole proprietorship. And only earnings paid as salary are subject to payroll taxes. So I hope this makes sense, and I hope you like this video. This is the S Corp. As always, hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below if you have any questions, and definitely hit that subscribe button. In our next video, we're going to talk about the limited liability company, or LLC. I'll see you in the next video.